Hello Taurus, welcome to your monthly check-in. We're going to do October, or for October. Of course we're doing October. We're going to use charms to see the topic of conversation. So we'll see what the focus is this month for you, and we'll get cards to just help elaborate on the message to make sure you can connect with and feel the relevance for you. If you don't like to hang out with me for the process, I timestamp below so you can just skip ahead to the messages. Otherwise, let's just dive right in. We've been quick with the intros so far this month. Feeling movement already, so we'll just hang out here. Okay. Start heading around. Usually I babble. I got kind of quiet with you, Taurus, but I got intrigued by watching the charms. So I don't know if you guys got pulled in and intrigued as well, and I just got pulled in with your energy. It always impresses me, especially being the one holding them, because I can feel the shifting when my fingers aren't shifting. It's almost there. Okay, I wanted a little DIY message to come down. Tying back to parents, tying back to dependencies or codependencies as well. Okay, a couple areas. Just like everybody else. Now we'll get the cards that elaborate, and I'll jump into your reading. Okay. Maybe we're gonna focus on what you're dreaming about. Maybe that's also why I kind of spaced out there for a second. Kind of went into dreamland, right? Excuse me, I let my mind just kind of wander and travel. Okay, just gonna take the timestamp for our friends, and now we'll jump into it. Let's start with the dream, since I was talking about dreaming and how I kind of got quiet and spaced out there for a moment in the intro. So it said, stop comparing to others. Your path is unique. Maybe you've been not necessarily like dreaming in the sense of thinking specifically about your dreams, but kind of lost in thought, lost in daydream, as in response to and reaction to what's happening around you. For example, I went to a friend's wedding recently. That could be a trigger for a lot of people. That's a milestone that other people are celebrating. So it can be triggering. Same thing with welcoming family members, moving, any kind of a positive announcement. So make sure you're not kind of falling into that trap, right? Don't stop comparing. Don't compare. You're unique. Everything's going to be in your own due time, right? Just focus on your dreams. Or dream. Focus on your one dream and pursue it. Okay. Yeah, there's this beautiful, like, contemplative energy. Maybe I'll start on this side. So we have this beautiful contemplative energy that you sit in. And you are focused on self and everything that you're doing, and you can see it blossoming here behind you, right? You're focusing in on your home, your family, and then you get pulled over here, right? And you give into a little temptation over here, a little indulgence. Very, very human of us all, just a little bit. And they're definitely encouraging you to release this, just release this completely. It's very much like the yoga practice here of allowing that that thought to go through, but don't catch and pull it down and think about it for a bit, right? Just allow it to go through. Like, who cares that that person's name just went through my head? Who cares that that former company of mine, right? That name just went through my head. This could be driving, and another driver just triggers you, and it's like, no, I'm just gonna take a breath. I'm not gonna focus in on the last time that happened and yell and work myself up and get angry. So there's this encouragement to stay in this state of positive quietness, I want to say. This quiet kind of healing, this nice white kind of healing, hospital-esque nurse. I guess nurse is what the word I was trying to go for. Kind of healing, nursing, even your guardian angel wings, right? Kind of caressing you. They want you to stay on this side, in that space. Because what's on this side, right? This is your soul blueprint. This is you chasing your dreams, not others, right? This is you hunting and going after what you want. This is you providing, gathering and providing for yourself, your family, others. Excuse me. Right? Track down your desires. Don't care about what's happening with other people, what's going on with others. This is a month of just focusing on you. Don't get distracted, right? Don't get tempted. Don't get distracted. I don't know why I put that way over there. We got so much space. Okay. So over here, we have sort of my X marks the spot, but this is also kind of heated feelings as well. So aggression, frustration, maybe that's why I brought up the sitting in traffic example, or other drivers, just, turning, not signaling, like maybe any little thing kind of can tick you off right now. So we have nothing wrong, incorrect with you, if that's where your space is. That's what keeps pulling you back, right? The why has nothing to do with sort of your actions. X marks the spot. Focus in here, right? That's the release. Release this. Balance family time. So now we're back to sort of the provider here in your calendar. So this is just balancing your commitment, making sure it's equal time, peace for you, equal time pursuing your passions and growing your wealth, right? Your joy center, your abundance, following your dream. But there's this giving up of dependencies. If dad can't fix it, no one can. Charm is all about something you lean on, like a crutch, right? A recurring decision that you fall back on. There's a give this up. Make more room in your calendar. Make more room for you. Make more room for healing. X marks the spot. Give this up. You can do it, right? There's encouragement. It's firefighters. You have the strength. You have the courage. You have the bravery. Embracing that energy. Sort of the message here of nothing wrong with you means like the I can't do it without, I can't do it, period. They're pushing back on you on that thinking. Okay. I wonder if this is a seasonal trigger for you, because I was talking about trigger, and I see you so happy in the summertime, and now we're in the fall, and I immediately feel you're not happy, right? You want to extend. There's this, maybe that's the pull here. Maybe you're struggling trying to encourage others to keep with the summertime energy that you feel. We all have seasons. Some people live for the winter and they can't wait till the ski hills and all the slopes open up, or do they get to feel the crisp, cool breath of fresh air, right? So if it's seasonal, try to acknowledge, right? Be brave and authentic to self. Try to acknowledge that I deal with seasonal triggers, and so you can respond and react to that. Find your balance. This could be what makes you unique too, maybe in your circle, right? In your group of friends and family and coworkers. Maybe you're the only one that really kind of truly lives for this, and so you kind of are feeling a bit of the impact now, especially in October. So again, I kind of just feel you kind of like moody, right? You're kind of like the bee here. You're pushing back against sort of hibernation mode. Maybe for you, you go into hibernation mode and you don't want to go there yet. You're like, not yet. Please, October, hold out, right? How can I push away November? But there's just like an honesty here, right? There's an honesty here, something you lean on, something you fall back to. Like I said, it could be a behavior, a device, right? It could be this hibernation mode. Maybe all of a sudden you disappear, and maybe you lean into gaming for the next 3 months and people don't know where you are because you're avoiding the season that they all love. Or maybe you're avoiding a group, right? You're avoiding the hive, avoiding people. Why would you be doing that, right? You don't need to. Just be yourself. Kind of, there's just like a live authentic kind of energy here, right? Just embrace who you are, show who you are, just live your true self. You don't need to hide away. You don't need to fall back on other devices or lean on people as maybe you kind of do. But most of it's just emotional energy here. This, with the comparing message and nothing or incorrect here. The no one can fix it, I can't fix it, no one can fix it energy. So just kind of lighten your energy a bit, Taurus. But you know, seasonal impact to mood, seasonal changes, definitely a huge thing. And just shifts, right? People getting back into different routines, and how that impacts us, right? The hive message here, your circle. You know, there's some changes here, right? Some coming in, some maybe drifting away, kind of dripping out here, right? The commitments. If you're leaning into, you know, a vice that you have, so I'll just go back to gaming, right? So if you're choosing to turn off your phone and lose yourself into several levels of a game, then you've missed on some contact opportunities here, right? Kind of closing yourself off. That's just going to fuel you a bit more. So X marks the spot. Just focus in on this. You know, just self-reflection, right? What am I doing? What's triggering me? Maybe even, right? What triggers me? And am I still focused on and pursuing my own dreams here, or am I being influenced by others? Right? Are you feeling knocked off of your path? Get back onto your own path. So a little bit of a homework, I guess, homework assignment reading. Not the most fun to give out, but important, definitely important. Angels wouldn't focus if this was an important message for you guys.